Hi everyone, I hope you guys are having a great day. Today's training is going to be about using Google Flow. So you can use Google Flow for creating your AI twin pictures and also creating videos. And so I am going to drop, if you guys have found this inside the school community, you also have found the Google Doc that goes along with this. So what you would want to do is go to Google Flow Labs and create an account. And then once you create the account, it's going to look like this. And so you'll go to create the flow and it'll bring up new project. And then what I usually do is use photos. So I just upload a photo, as you can see right here, upload an image. And I am going to, let's go to downloads and I'll bring up a, let me move this real quick. Let's see. I'm just going to go over here and pick a picture. Let's see which one this is. And I'm going to show you how easy it is, and it's free, to change pictures around or to create other pictures. Yeah, twins. Well, that's not what I needed. Hold on just a minute. I'm going to stop this while I find a picture real quick. Okay, so you can see I have uploaded a picture here, and so all we are going to do to change, I'm going to change her outfit, and so I will just type down here, just like you prompt using ChatGPT or Manus or Claude, what I would like to change. Please change her shirt to a light. Okay, and so then what I'm going to do down here, you go to the Nana Banana. And because I'm going to use this on Facebook, you're going to choose the 16 by 9. And if you're going to do Instagram, it would be the 9 by 16. And then you can actually choose 1, 2, 3, or 4 for it to give you different versions of it. You can also put in here, change the background to a, let's do that. Change the background to a living room. Let's see what it gives us. And then so what I usually do, because this is actually free if you use Nana Banana, so there's ×4, and you can see here it says generating use credits. So it does not charge you anything to generate photos. Now for videos it does. But this platform is free to use as long as you stay within your credit limit. So I'll show you. So I'm just going to push the arrow, pointing to the right, and it will take just a minute. So I'm going to stop the video while it generates these pictures. So as you can see now, it has given me 4 different options where it changed the pink shirt to a blue shirt. And then I also have prompted it to change it from a professional office to a home office. And so it gives me several different options. And so what you can do now is you can, if we're going to prompt this, or if you want to download it to save it. So I'm going to actually download, which doesn't cost anything else. If you use 1K or 2K, if you use the 4K upscale, it does use your credits. So I'm just going to do the 2K, and I'm going to download it. And I'm actually going to download all 4 of these. So I'm going to stop the video while I do that real quickly. Save time. So now that I have saved all 4 of these to my computer, because I'm going to actually use those later for something else, but I am going to choose this one right here. And then down here, I am going to actually turn this into a video. And so what I'm going to do is just have the woman the following. Let's see, what do I want to say? So as you can see here, I just put, have the woman speak the following. Are you tired of working a 9-to-5 job and feel like you can never get ahead? So then what I'm going to do is go down here, and I'm going to leave it as a 16.16 by 9, and I am going to, instead of let's see, not sure why it's not giving me let's see, should be giving me the video option, so let me just find that real quick. So as you can see, I have put this prompt here. Have the woman say you are tired of working a 9-to-5 job and feel like you can never get ahead. And so I'm gonna, let's see, start with this one. and then I'm going to go right here. So I'm going to leave it as a 16 by 9 because I'm going to use this for Facebook. Then I'm going to do video. But you don't want to generate 4 of these because that'll use a ton of credits. You can see here it says using 80 credits. So we want to just do 1. And then here you can do VEO 3.1 light or VEO 3.1 fast or quality. So what I usually like to do is start with the light, or the one that uses the least amount of credits. So you can see here, if you use light, it only uses 10 credits to make sure that it actually is doing exactly what I'd like for it to do. So I'm just going to generate this, and while I generate it, I'm going to stop the video just to save time because it does take 2 to 3 minutes sometimes. Okay, so I'm going to show you where I made a mistake. So when I showed you before, and I just clicked on the photo, and then put it in the bottom, and I pushed generate. And this is why you don't do 2 or 3 videos at a time, and you always start with the light, is to make sure you're not making the same problem or the same mistake and using a lot of credits. So what you actually have to do is go to these 3 dots and put animate, and then what will happen is it will add it right here to the bottom. So it says start, and then it'll ask you to finish, okay, or end. And so what I normally do for making just a quick, easy video is I just use the same photo. But what you can do is if you have it like Nana Banana and you want to have her sitting at a desk and then getting up and walking, you can add a different photo, or if you want to change scenes. But what I'm doing here is I'm just re-prompting the one, and so I'm going to regenerate this. But same thing is video. Actually, I'm going to do ingredients. And then I'm going to do the 16 by 9, the 1 video at a time, VEO 3.1 light, and you can see it says just 10 credits. So I am going to generate this, and then I'm going to stop the video to save time. So let me show you the what happens when you do exactly what I showed you. So here's the video.
Are you tired of working a 9-to-5 job and feeling like you can never get ahead? No. What if I could show you a much easier way? Are you tired of working a 9-to-5 job and feeling like you can never get ahead? No. What if I could show you a much easier way?
Okay, so what you can do now is you can, if you want to insert something, if you want to change it, and so the next thing that I would do is if you go back to the video, let's see, and then what I do next is add a scene. Then you're going to switch to the scene builder. And so from here, as you can see, it starts off, and then we're just going to add from there. So what I would do is I always save things kind of in pieces in case it messes up. You can go back and fix it. So I just save it here. And I'm just going to put AI Twin blue shirt video promotion, because I like to actually cut and paste inside of CapCut. So what you're going to do next, actually let me go back out. Is I just create next. Let's see. So as you can see here, I have just added another, have you ever thought about creating your own software? What if I could show you how easy it is to create your own software that solves a specific problem? So I am going to now generate that. I'll stop the video once again, because if not, this video would be it would probably be 30 to 40 minutes, so while it takes to generate. Now, if you're doing the VEO, not the light, but the quality one, it generates much quicker because I don't want to burn a ton of credits. It takes a little longer. So you can see how it has generated the previous video. And so what I'm going to do next is I'm just creating each scene. And so what I will do after this one generates, I will actually create the next set of words or scene that I'd like for her to speak. And so you just continue doing that until you've got an entire scene done, and then you're just going to download it, just like I showed you before. You can also download each scene separately if you prefer going to CapCut and putting it together. So inside the Google document, while that is generating, let me show you what's inside of the Google Doc. So inside of here, it teaches you how to generate the talking videos. And so if you just walk step by step, there's also templates inside of this that will actually show you exactly, or actually you can use to copy and paste. So what is a talking video inflow? It's so much easier. You can do it in HeyGen and 11 Labs if you want the voice to sound like you, but that's of course cost more credits and cost more money and monthly fees and there's a lot of steps to that, which I can do a training on that later. But anyway, this just tells you exactly what you need to do. You need to plan, you need to prepare your assets, like whatever pictures you want to use, clean files that are ready and upload, unlike when I showed you earlier and I uploaded that other image. So anyway, have that ready, and then have, I usually go to like Claude or Manus are usually my two go-to tools, and just ask it, I'd like to create a talking video for X, Y, or Z, and then have the prompt ready. So all you got to do is copy and paste it. So most of the time these videos are in 4-second segments, and so you really want approximately about a sentence or a sentence and a half. I'd say probably 10 to maybe 14 words. If not, then you'll have to just copy and paste those and keep adding more scenes. And so this just tells you exactly what to do. What's the purpose of the video, like if you're going to welcome new members to your community, who's speaking, what they should say, and so forth. It just kind of breaks everything down, makes it very easy. Text to video, like if you're going to add extra scenes inside the video, and I can do another training on that. It's just much more complicated and takes a lot more time and thought and process, like planning. But this just kind of gets you started, shows you another tool, Google Flow Labs, where you can generate free pictures and generate simple videos if you want to use AI talking videos for your business. Just kind of create some more interest, or just a whole different kind of like way to target your ads or whatever. So anyway, I hope this training helps. I feel like it's kind of broken up a little bit because you have to take time to generate them. If you go to the Google Labs, I think it gives you approximately 100 credits to start off with. So that's another good positive thing. So you're not spending money to play with the tool and see if it's something that you like. We like to provide, just different ideas and different ways to generate your content, and we just hope that this helps. So anyway, here's the entire Google Doc, and this will actually be inside of our school community with this video. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to drop us a couple of questions inside the community or just send me a private DM. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.